Want to talk about yourself?
Not really. I don't really talk about myself.
What's your name?
Rodney.
Rodney.
Neil. Junior.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay, where were you born?
Akron, Ohio.
How old were you when you moved down to Florida?
One or two.
You moved with your mom and dad, or you just moved on your own?
Moved down here with my mom and my dad. What do you think I'm gonna do? Drive when I'm a little?
I don't know, hitchhike? You gonna hitchhike? Excuse me for a second, I gotta get some water. Okay, you wanna tell these people how we met? All those long years ago in high school?
No.
You don't want to tell them? You want to film me while I tell them? Because I can't do that. I'm used to my phone where I can see what I'm doing. Just give me a second. Let me get a cigarette. Okay. So, when I was 14, almost 15, we had been living in Defuniak and we went to Walton High School. And we moved back to Freeport. And I started going to Freeport High School. Well, sorry. I think it was like my second day there. I had met a girl. Her name was Lynette. She became my best friend in the entire world. I mean, we were attached at the hip, literally. And she was in classes with this boy named Rodney. And she introduced me to him. And I already had a boyfriend at that time. Oops, sorry. I'm losing my lighter. I had a boyfriend from Defuniak. So I wasn't really interested. And, you know, we talked a little bit. We sort of kind of became friends. I don't really remember a whole lot. I turned 15. I was a good girl. Everybody called me a goody two-shoes. At that time. Don't give me that look. You should see the way he's looking at me. At the time, I was a goody. I was in SWAT, which is Students Working Against Tobacco. I was in that. Yes, ironic, I know. I was in that for a few years. Started in Defuniak. And then I still did it. I actually helped kickstart the program in Freeport. And that it kind of fizzled out, because there wasn't a really whole lot of participation. But I wasn't big on, I don't know, boys, I guess. I had my own boyfriend. I never talked to him. I never saw him. I mean, that relationship is, we never even held hands, okay? That's the kind of goody girl I was. We never held hands. We never kissed. I kissed him on the cheek one time. That's it. But anyways, that's a different story. Well, I didn't really pay Rodney any attention. He liked me, so he started asking me out over and over and over. And he always stared at me. You know, at the time, it didn't bother me because, I mean, obviously it didn't bother me because I don't remember it until later on. Like, I think it was when I went into 10th grade, because I was in 9th grade at the time. 10th grade, it was a little bit more. I was having issues. Let's just say issues. I'm not going into it. Don't look at me like that. Issues. Okay. I was crazy. Boy crazy. Major boy crazy.
It was more than issues.
Yes. I got into a lot of trouble. I was hanging out with Lynette, who got me in a crap ton of trouble, and smoking in school. And yeah. Well, he was pursuing me then too. Just not wholeheartedly, because he had a girlfriend at the time. What was her name?
Paula Horn.
Paula Horn. Yes, I was actually friends with her sister when she got into high school after Paula graduated. Amanda. I was friends with her. But it's true. If you have bad friends, you're gonna be bad. Because yes, I was bad. I was very bad. I got in trouble. But then, because he was in 11th grade at that time. And then, when during then they were building the new Freeport High School, and the next year when we went to Freeport High School, I mellowed out on a lot of my things. I had a boyfriend. I had a boyfriend. Well, he wasn't my boyfriend during the beginning of the school year, but he was at the middle of the school year, whatever. Well, he was really, really, really approaching me then. Really approaching me then. It was really annoying. I tried to ignore him, and he remembers it a lot better than I do. I don't really remember it, but I knew him, you know, stuff like that. We weren't friends. We didn't hang out. I hung out with my bad girlfriends, trying to get attention from guys that I did like, and band camp, and yeah. We're not going there. And then he graduated. My sister was in school with us at the same time, and I kept on telling her, Sam, make him stop staring at me. Tell him to leave me alone. Yes, I did. I called in my big sister. And he graduated, and so did my sister. And then senior year was kind of... I had a lot of problems the summer between junior and senior year. A lot of problems. You agree? Don't you agree? I'm not going into that. That's all personal. It's not for the public. But I completely changed for senior year. Completely did a 180. I didn't really care about people. I only hung out with a couple of my friends. That was Lynette, of course. But she didn't get me in trouble. I got her in trouble with her grandma. And
the old switcheroo.
Yeah. Right? And she hung out at the house all the time. We had sleepovers and
More than a sleep.
No. And we had this thing where we have this set of silverware. And there's a big forks, little forks, big spoons, little spoons. I love the little spoons and the little forks. To this day, I cannot use the big ones. And her and I had this thing with big fork, little fork and stuff. I put it in my senior will in my yearbook. Everybody thought it was something sexually related, and it really wasn't. It was actual spoons, metal spoons. Well, let's just skip ahead after high school, and it was 2006. It was around February of 2000. Ready? Okay, sorry about that. I had a call from work. But anyways, let's just skip all the details and just go right into it. We were hanging these decorations. It was extremely funny. He was making all of us laugh. Miss Kathy said that it was the most fun she had ever had in a job in her life. And she is an elderly lady. I think she was in her 60s, 70s, something like that. I mean, she said it was the most fun she's ever had. And well, I was getting off, or no, yeah, I was getting off, and I wanted to show him something outside. And and I took him outside to show him where the morning crew had left all of the garbage for the day.